What's up, y'all? Welcome to today's video. I'm out of the little pond that I've fished before, but it's a good pond. I know a lot of guys that really enjoy this spot, and it's been good to me. I'm gonna be throwing a little bit of topwater, and then I'll move on to some other lures after the topwater bite kind of dies off. Well, that's at least what I'm expecting. You never know what's gonna happen out here, but hopefully we can catch some fish today. Stay tuned, see if we get any. All right, y'all, I've never thrown this before, but I've got a mini popper. Look at that, perfect for the BFS. It's a little windy today, so I'm hoping this is gonna work out. And I've switched over and got 6-pound test monofilament line, so it'll float and should work pretty well with the popper. But I don't even know what brand this is. It looks like a Yellow Magic, but really tiny. But I don't know, it's also really light, so we'll have to see what we can do with it. But I want to start with this today. I've always thought like micro topwater would be really good in some of these ponds over here in Fort Worth, but I've never tried it out. Ooh, ooh, oh, first throw. What is that? Oh, look at that thing. Y'all, I just caught a big old, I don't know. I really don't know what this is. I think it's like a hybrid of a couple of things. Whoa, my gosh. I'm not trying to get hooked this early. Bro, you gotta chill. I can't get a hold of him. My freaking hook just came off. What the? Bro. Okay, well, I got my treble hook back. My treble hook came off. I guess that's what I get for throwing a lure. I just find an old tackle box. But look at that. I don't know if that's like a warmouth or a rock bass or something, but first throw eater. It's got a big mouth on it. Some type of panfish hybrid though. I don't know, pretty cool. Okay, got it back on the ring. I just gotta kind of work it back, and I don't even know how it just came off like that, but we're back in business already. So gotta be honest, I don't really want to have to deal with catching like a bunch of those like warmouths, I guess they are. But oh, got a little crazy with the mono. Dial that back. Windy out here, but that's a good morning for fishing. I don't really know how I want to work the mini popper. Like, I almost kind of want to like walk it a little bit. Good Lord, that's a big turtle. But also like single pops and letting it rest might be really good. This thing is cool though. Come on. What is that? It's another panfish of some type. That is a green sunfish. Catching a lot of panfish early. Get him unhooked. Green sunfish for fish number 2. I want bass, but I'll take these to keep me busy. Get back in there, dude. Man, lure literally hit the water and that guy was on. And it's hitting the water and they're busting at it, but I guess it's just not bass. Even though I've already had a couple of backlashes, I think I like the mono way better than the braid. Comment some other like micro topwaters I need to get. I know they make walking baits. I think that there's like mini buzz baits even. But I think this would be really cool. Probably need to try frog also. All right, so like I said, I'm throwing this on 6-pound test mono, and I'm throwing it on my Cast King Zephyr reel, and then I've got my Dobbins Sierra Series BFS rod. This little rod and reel combo makes for some good casting with these little lures. Oh, I got hit, but I don't know, didn't notice it, I guess. Also, fish didn't get it. This little side down here, this corner, is where I've had some good luck catching bass out here, but so far it looks like it's just a lot of panfish. But we'll keep casting. Hopefully we can catch a little bass soon. Got something. Looked like a little bit better of an eat. It's little. It is a bass though. Look at that. A micro, but it's gonna happen when you're throwing the micro lures. And that's okay, because you gotta start somewhere. Little guy on the BFS, but I do believe big uns will eat this as well. Just gotta find them. I had a fish, I didn't really realize it. Ah, had a little something. This is a ton of fun. Yeah, they're pecking at it. Must be some bluegill or something. Okay, let's keep moving down the bank, see if we can find some better fish. The thing about this little lure is that since it's small, it's kind of hard to see what's out there. There's a little bit of chop on the water. Chop and a glare, and I can barely see it. It has an orange lip on it, so that does help. Maybe I should have stayed in my little corner down there. I really thought this thing would be driving them crazy, but I haven't fished here in a little while, so I actually don't really know what's going on here in the summertime. I know there's some big patches of grass out there. Water's low, as it is in most places. You can see how low the water is when you kind of look at the bank line, see the mud where it normally is. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just head down the bank, not even fish it, but it's kind of hard to throw against the wind. So I'm gonna get back on the other side where we were catching some fish, see if we can catch some more with the topwater. Back to the juice, just standing on the opposite side. Golly, still backlashing me. It's raining. Not know there's any rain in the forecast. Maybe that'll fire the fish up. If it ain't too crazy, I'll just stay out here in it. All right, it's kind of a heavy rain. I might just go sit in the car for a few seconds. All right, just taking a little break inside the car, letting the rain kind of die down. I probably could have stayed in it, but I don't know, I wasn't feeling it this time. If the bite was really good, you know, I'd be out there in it. But this rain could be a really good thing. When it's really hot like this in the summer and a rain comes, it just brings life to the water. It's gonna put oxygen in the water. It'll cool the water off a little bit. Gets things moving. Moving water just means like feeding fish. So, you know, this is probably gonna be a good thing, help me out. I'm probably gonna go ahead and switch to either a micro chatterbait or the micro underspin on my BFS setup, and then also have a wacky rig on my spinning rod. So I wasn't planning on only doing topwater. I had backup plans that I'll probably be switching to soon. But it looks like the rain is letting up, so I think I'm ready to get back out there, catch some fish. Okay, we switched it over to the Great Lakes Finesse Sneaky Spin. Let me just see how visible this is in the water. I mean, you can see it decently well. I don't know if it's gonna be like the lure of choice, but I don't have anything that stands out a little bit more. I just had those chatterbaits and they're just way too big. But fish love the sneaky spin, so I think if they see it, oh, there's a fish right there. I'm pretty sure I just got bit. Maybe sneaky spin's gonna do it. There's a fish. Ah, they're getting off, man. But they are seeing it. I don't know if they're bass since they're not getting hooked. Could be more of those rock bass. They're not getting the whole lure. And it's a tiny lure, so it's probably nothing too big. There's fish right by the bank. There we go. Got us a bass, y'all. On the sneaky spin. Love that little lure. If you throw BFS gear and you haven't tried the sneaky spin, you gotta try it. This is a little beat up skinny bass. That's not good. Paper thin is what people call that. Yeah, they need to eat more. They definitely need to eat more, but let's get him back in the pond. Whew. Thanks for the bite, man. That definitely gives me hope that there's like more fish out here that are eating. I really think they'll like the sneaky spin. I'm gonna keep throwing it around. I'll throw the wacky rig in here and there, but you just gotta keep fishing, keep grinding, see what's going on out here. I know there are better fish in here, so we're gonna keep casting and hope for one of those. The old sneaky spin. See, this is 3/16 of an ounce, and I have a 2.7-inch Strike King Rage Tail on there. Not sure the color, but it is pretty. Just representing a little minnow in the water. Something those bass can eat. There's fish. Oh, lost it. Unless I'm just smoking that grass patch. Could just be smoking that grass patch, but it really feels like a fish is yanking on it. All right, let's throw that wacky rig around for a little bit. All right, we're throwing that worm with the chartreuse tail. It's a watermelon red body, chartreuse tip. If you want to know the location to this spot and every spot that I fish in my videos, make sure you check out the Pond Hopper's Guide to DFW, and that will give you access to the location of every video I post on YouTube. Let's get this worm out there, see if we can catch a fish, y'all. Does anyone else have this happen? It's just like the braid wraps around the last eye of my rod out of nowhere, and it's like so hard to get undone. Back to the sneaky spin for a little bit. Ooh, nice. Y'all, the sneaky spin is the ticket right now. Got me one just down there, and now got me 2 casts into this new spot. They're little fish, but that's okay, because you start there and you work your way up to some nice ones. Feels good to just, you know, get a bite. Look at that. His like yeah, is it, what is this fin called? Pectoral? That might be pectoral. This fin is gone. He doesn't even have one. See on this side? See it flipping? Don't even have one over here. Weird. Get in there. Great Lakes Finesse sneaky spin. I love them. If you're into BFS, get you some. Ooh, finally time to put on my sunglasses. A little sunshine might help that flash from that blade stand out a little bit too. Help us out. All right, y'all, not a bad day out here. The sneaky spin was definitely catching some fish. I had a ton of fun throwing the baby popper. I don't even know what it's called. I wish I knew the name. I think I'm gonna get online, order some more BFS topwater stuff, because that was just so much fun. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend trying it. Something about it, you just feel like you're gonna get a bite like every single cast. No big fish today, but that's okay. It's summertime, it's dog days. When it's 104 degrees outside, you can't really complain if you're getting bites, you know what I'm saying? So we caught sunfish, rock bass, largemouth bass, probably like 3 or 4 largemouths. I'd say it's a pretty good morning. I'm gonna keep hopping around, finding some different spots to fish out here. So, you know, if you're interested in finding new spots in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, make sure you check out the channel membership. Like I said, Pond Hopper's Guide to DFW. Other than that, y'all, thank you so much for supporting me. If you want to support me, hit the like button, leave a comment on this video, let me know what you want to see in future videos, and be sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you won't miss out on any future Texas bass fishing action. With all that being said, I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.